Beware, gentlemen, for not all dangers in love and life come in forms you'd expect. In today's world, a silent epidemic is unfolding as numerous men find themselves unwittingly under the spell of narcissistic women. These men, often without realizing it, have become ensnared in the toxic and manipulative webs woven by such women. The result is a struggle to break free from an invisible yet suffocating grip of control and emotional turmoil. And make no mistake, even the most independent and strong-willed men, including Sigma males, are not immune to this plight if they remain unaware of the signs. In this video, I will unveil 8 sneaky tactics narcissistic women use to control Sigma males, straight from the narcissistic woman's playbook. No matter if you're an alpha, beta, sigma, or something else. These are signs that every man should look out for to avoid a life filled with drama, disappointment, and turmoil. Let's get into it. Number 1. They will intentionally test your boundaries. Narcissistic women sometimes play a game where they test a guy's limits. They push and push just to see how far they can go before the guy says enough. It's like they're trying to find weak spots, places where they can twist things to their advantage. For a Sigma male, spotting this kind of behavior early in a relationship is extremely important. If a woman is constantly testing his boundaries, it's a big red flag. For example, a narcissistic woman may intentionally stay out late with her friends without informing you or giving any details, being secretive and vague about her whereabouts. This behavior is a deliberate test to see how much she can get away with under the guise of being sneaky. Some Sigma males are still blinded and unaware of this tactic. They need to be strong in these situations, holding on to their beliefs and not letting anyone cross their line of comfort or boundaries. Number 2. They will try to make you feel insecure about things. Narcissistic women often use a manipulative technique where they deliberately make a man feel insecure about himself. They target his vulnerabilities, making him doubt his worth and convincing him that no one else would find him appealing. This tactic is designed to trap the man into thinking that she is his only option. It's a way to control his emotions and keep him under her influence. By playing on his insecurities, she ensures that he stays reliant on her, believing he has nowhere else to turn. This method is a form of emotional control, aimed at maintaining a hold over the relationship and the man's choices. Some Sigma males can fall victim to this if they aren't careful. New love and romance is a powerful emotion that can sometimes get even the very best of us. When a Sigma male enters a new relationship, he needs to remove the rose-colored glasses that accompany the honeymoon phase of a relationship where most people tend to ignore red flags. Number 3. They never admit to lying even when there is obvious proof. Have you ever caught someone red-handed in a lie, and despite the evidence, they still refuse to admit it? That is a telltale sign of a narcissist. This behavior is a power play, a part of their strategy to maintain control. They will adamantly deny any wrongdoing, avoiding accountability for their actions at all costs. This tactic frustrates anyone trying to confront them with the truth, as they twist the narrative to suit their agenda. By never admitting to their lies, they ensure that they always have the upper hand in the conversation, preventing you from having the satisfaction of closure or the last word in any argument. This is a deliberate move to keep themselves in a position of control and superiority. Even Sigma males are sometimes faced with this scenario, so it's important that they are aware of what's really going on behind this action. Number 4. When called out, they play a victim. When a narcissistic woman is confronted for any wrongdoing, she often resorts to playing the victim, a common and frustrating trait. These women struggle with accepting responsibility for their actions. Instead, they manipulate the situation, twisting the narrative to gain sympathy and support. When called out, they don't admit their faults. Rather, they come up with a plethora of excuses to justify their behavior, shifting the blame away from themselves. This tactic is a way to deflect criticism and avoid acknowledging their mistakes. They prefer to paint themselves as the ones who are wronged, rather than admitting their errors and working towards improvement. This avoidance of accountability is a hallmark of their manipulative nature, something that Sigma males need to avoid at all costs. Number 5. Deflective blame. Narcissistic women often twist situations to avoid blame, a tactic that can be very confusing. When a man points out her wrong behavior, she cleverly deflects the blame back onto him. For instance, if he tells her she's being rude, she might respond by saying she's only acting that way because he's stressing her out. It's a subtle manipulation, but a common one. And unfortunately, many men fall into this trap. They start doubting themselves and mistakenly believe they are at fault. This kind of behavior is a classic example of how narcissistic women shift responsibility and create a sense of guilt in others, instead of owning up to their actions. Number 6. They pull you away from your friends and family. One big warning sign to watch out for in a relationship is how a woman interacts with your friends and family. Narcissistic women often try to isolate you from these close connections. Their goal? To have more control over you and your life. They don't want you talking to your friends or family about your relationship because they're afraid of what they might say. Maybe your friends or family could suggest you leave her, and she doesn't want that. So she might start causing issues or making it hard for you to spend time with them. It's a manipulation tactic, aiming to keep you away from people who might open your eyes to the problems in the relationship. Number 7. Withholding intimacy. Narcissistic women sometimes use intimacy in a relationship like a tool to control their partners. This means they might refuse to be intimate or hold back from being close as a way to punish or get what they want. It's like they're saying, "Do this for me, and I'll be close to you," or "I'm upset with you, so I won't be intimate." This kind of behavior is unhealthy and manipulative. It's important for anyone, even Sigma males, to see this for what it is, a way to control them. Healthy relationships don't use intimacy as a bargaining chip. Real intimacy is about being close and connected, not about playing power games or manipulating someone's feelings. Number 8. Guilt tripping. When a woman often makes her man feel guilty about things, it's a sign of being a narcissist. This tactic, known as guilt tripping, is a manipulative trick. It's like a game where the woman uses her partner's feelings to make him feel bad about stuff he shouldn't. For instance, she might say things that make him feel like he's not doing enough or blame him for things that aren't really his fault. The goal here is to control him and get what she wants by playing on his emotions. It's not fair or healthy in a relationship. Everyone should watch out for this kind of behavior. It's important to know when someone is using guilt to manipulate you, so you can stand up for yourself and keep the relationship balanced and respectful, or leave if it's what's best. Overall, many Sigma males are already aware of the red flags and traits of narcissistic women. However, there are some Sigma males that are either younger or simply have not had the experience yet. This is why it's important for every man to equip himself with these warning signs to ensure that the relationships they do let into their lives are filled with equal effort, intimacy, and shared vision. Do you agree with the points I made in this video? Let me know in the comments. For more videos on Sigma males, check out some other videos on this channel. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, it would really mean a lot to me if you hit the like button and subscribe for more. Click here to see 10 red flags Sigma males never ignore.